This video is sponsored by Deep Cut Studios. For more information on officially licensed Guild Ball products, check the description below.
Hi guys, welcome back to Team G Productions. My name is Tom and I'm joined by
Martin.
Thank you so much for coming back. This is actually going to be heartbreaking because this is potentially our last one together.
Yeah. Third and last one.
You're leaving me, it's moving south. But on the upside, you're going to get involved in the community down there.
Hopefully bring it along.
So to finish up, you brought your first love team.
It is the Alchemists.
And against my first love team, the Butchers. So without further ado, we'll show you the lineups.
Okay.
So here is my Butchers Guild team for the day, and Martin, you're familiar with the Butchers after your Vengeance Rampage.
Yeah.
So Veteran Boar is on his way because Steamforge back orders at the moment. He's in high demand. So we've gone with Ox. We've accompanied him with New Tenderizer, who's got Celebrate This, so he attacks people when they score goals, which is probably going to be needed against Smoke. And then just 2-inch melee where I could with Shank and Gutter, and then obviously Boiler and the Dog because you take Boiler and the Dog at the moment. So realistically, this is a largely take-out focused team. There isn't much in the way of footballing at all, and Tenderizer now not being tethered to the goal, having quite a nice playbook, expect to see him getting forward. So we'll go to Martin's Alchemist next. And on the other side, probably the most beautifully painted miniatures I think we've had on the channel. These are your super showpiece Alchemists, aren't they, mate?
They are. They were the first team I ever bought. I managed to sell a Warhammer 40k army to get into Guild Ball, and this was the result of that endeavour. So from left to right, got Venin, Crucible, the Captain Smoke, Mercury, Flask, and Calculus.
So you weren't tempted by sexy new Midas?
No, I was tempted, but I just love Smoke too much.
She's so
good. Yeah.
The goal threat range on this team is terrifying with the speed, the ability to bounce around with Crucible's acrobatic, and everybody puts out a condition, as is the Alchemist way.
Puts out a condition or can use conditions.
Makes them worse, don't they? So absolutely terrifying, but you're going for the goal scoring end, so we've got a footy team and a killy team.
Yes.
Fantastic, so let's get on to the kickoff. And this is how we look after the kickoff, and Shank kind of hit the perfect daisy cutter there, mate, just getting it just over the line and keeping himself way away from any potential AoEs that are going to be chucked in Retaliation. So I've got 4 on him, hopefully he's trying to catch someone with a charge, nothing on Ox just to move the aura forward. And then essentially just Boiler's got a couple for axes on that target, Tenderizer in case he gets a cheeky charge, and Gutter for late turn Gutter things. How about you? You've got the full Smoke.
No, that was a very nice kick up the pitch. So looking at recovering with Mercury, hopefully. Then try and pass it about the team, generate a bit of momentum to enable Smoke potentially to go in for the first turn goal and normal bit of shenanigans.
Fantastic. So we'll go to the first activation of turn 1, which will be the Alchemists.
Okay, so we're going to go with Mercury. So we're going to spend an influence to run. In essence, that should get him up there, recover the ball, and then be back in the cover over here. Once there, spend the last bit of momentum to attempt to pass the ball back to the robot.
He's a kicker, isn't he?
So he's a 4-dice kicker. So he's really good. Needing 4s.
Nails it.
That's a successful kick. So that generates important momentum, which we'll keep, and then hand over the turn.
Over to the boss man Ox then. He is just simply going to make a walk action just to get the owner aura where it needs to be, hopefully not blocking anyone's charges.
Okay, so the bit of the risky play, we're going to go then with Flask next. He's just going to walk round, so the 5 inches pre-measured to here. He's going to chuck up his 3 character play, which is Beaker Keeper, and pass that on to Calculus. And then the risky part, with a 1-4 kick, attempt to pass the ball to Calculus.
You dribble it over to her, basically.
3 needed, 6, nails it, and we'll bank the point of momentum, and then hand over the turn.
Like it was never an issue.
Princess then, surveying the battlefield, is just going to make a jog just up to the cover here.
Hopefully, again, not blocking Boiler should he want to do anything useful.
Okay, we're going to go next with Venin. He's going to spend his 1 influence to run up, staying within an inch of cover. He will then utilise his melting body, so he'll suffer the poison condition, but that will also then give him +1 armour, so it'll be 4-2 model in cover.
Very hefty.
Boiler then is going to make a jog just up to this position here, which gets him just within 6 inches of Mercury. He's going to spend 2 of his influence to attempt to chuck some axes at him. So needing a 4+. Gets to 5, so that is 3 points of damage, which goes up to 4 because I'm within the owner. And the bleed condition. The last point of influence, what I'm going to do is spend that to attempt to mark target Mercury. I am going to bonus time it to hopefully give Tenderizer a chance to get in here. So again, we're looking for 4s. Gets the 5, so that is mark target, which means friendly models get +2/+2, sorry, +0/+2 to a charge should they wish to go. Yeah.
So we're going to go with Calculus next, who's going to attempt to pass the ball to Crucible, so that's spending the 1. So that's 3 dice, needing 4s. Successful kick that generates another point of momentum. She is then going to run round to here, and then with Beaker Keeper, use Noxious Blast, attempting to hit both Ox and Boiler.
Who are you going for first?
We'll go with Ox first.
Ox is 3s to hit.
So that's him hit, taken 2 damage and poison condition.
Puts him down to 15.
And then onto Boiler. Again, 2 damage and the poison condition.
Puts Boiler down to 12 health.
Poisoned. There we go.
Over to the lovely Gutter then, and this might be a little bit of overextension, but I'm going to spend 1 to sprint to this position here, which is just within 6 of Mercury. I'm going to spend 2 to attempt to use Route 1, so it means I get to make a jog directly towards. So I need a 4. No, 2 3s. Gutted, which means this one is unspent.
Unlucky. So we're going to go with Crucible next, who's going to walk 6 up to this position here, and then attempt to pass the ball to Smoke with the 1. So that's 3 dice. It's within 4 inches, so needing 3s, which is successful. But we won't bank that momentum. What we'll then do is dodge Smoke up 4 to this location here, ready for hopefully a run on goal.
Right, we've just measured the Shank attempted goal run, and it's not on. He's about half an inch short if he gets lucky with his dice roll, so he's going to spend 2. He'll gain poison, but he's going to charge into Mercury, mate, and he's going to get completely off balance. He's going to stay just outside of an inch.
Yep, defensive stance.
Hell yes. So
you are actually now under the rules both burning and poison. 1 for the going through the Noxious Blast, and obviously Mercury's aura is now 2 inches.
Oh.
Not 1 inch.
Luckily I've got all the charge in the world, because that would have slowed me down like hell. So I've got 6 stack base, plus 4 for charging, and we're after 5s and 1 because you defensed.
Yes.
And I'm -1 for cover.
-1.
It's immediately seeming like a bad idea now. 5s and 1. Oh, it's not the best roll. 1 successful hit, I believe that is, because that one's gone. That's going to be a momentous 2, thanks to the owner, with 1 inch dodge. Now I'm just going to come around the other side of the camera. I'm going to dodge myself there, just making sure that I stay within 6 inches of Ox, which I have. Take these dice away. I'm going to pay for another attack. So 5 attack, looking for 4s and 1 now. Nothing. Disappointing. Try again. Dice going to bite me in the backside here, aren't they? I just see Smoke gleefully laughing. So last one, looking for 4s and 1. Oh!
Oh, there you go. Now you get the spike.
So 1 away. So that's 4 successful hits. It's going to be the momentous 3 up to 4. Which knocks him down to
4 health.
4 health, and I've got a dodge to play with. I think Shank is just going to be a pain for Smoke. He's just going to dodge to, I think, get a little bit more engage both of them there. Because Smoke is there and Smoke does sad things, I'm going to spend a momentum just to heal Shank's conditions, because I think that's probably a sensible thing for me to do.
Probably should bonus time the attack, actually, the second one. But yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, so this took a lot of planning. One of the reasons why I'm not in favour of tournament play with this team.
This is why you took the Butchers to Vengeance.
So what we're going to do is Smoke had 6 momentum. Because obviously Shank's come in, she's going to spend 1 to generate the smoke cloud. Once they're going to use Cloud Jump to move to here, which is just outside the melees for each of these.
Yep.
Leaving her with 5 momentum left.
Influence, sorry.
There's an influence left. So with 3 of that, we're going to put Poison and Burning on Gutter. We're going to burn Ox.
It's all chemical
so that's
breezing,
all
basically.
chemical breezing. We're then going to walk to this location here. With another point, we will chemical breeze tenderizer for burning.
All of the things.
We will then spend a point to take a shot, which will take a shot and bonus time.
Yeah,
so
because
that'll
it's
be
going to be 5 pluses with tenderising near the goal.
yeah. So five dice needing 5s.
Best of luck.
Here we go.
Gets the
And
6.
gets
it.
So with that, we're going to spend that momentum to dodge 4 inches back. So it's back over to this location here. To gain the benefits really of Watch the World Burn, which will mean she'll get 3 momentum for 3 of the models being within her aura. So that's 3 momentum points up. But
However,
unfortunately
I
now
can-
being engaged by Gutter.
And I can reward you with 4 damage because Tenderizer's now got celebrate this.
Exactly.
As he just
Yeah,
walks his mallet out of disgust.
So we'll boot the ball out and cut back. Right, so I've actually booted the ball so far deep, I've had to actually pull the camera back here, but it's right in the corner just down here, which wasn't the bad kick out at all, really. Tenderizer's got a 3-inch move, which means he can get to this position here with a base move. He's going to spend a round of attacks on Smoke, so he's got 6 tap base, which goes down to 5 because she's in cover, but has both Ox and Gutter engaging. So 4s and 1, mate.
Yep.
Oh, we've got space here. Oh, it's not bad. So miss, 2 away, 1 armor is going to be 3. It's going to be a momentous 2 up to 3. As he kind of picks his hammer back up and slaps her with it. And we'll go with another one. 4s and 1 again. 1 away. It's 4 net hits. That's going to be a momentous 3 up to 4. Or should I take the knockdown? Oh, knocking down Smoke is often a good move. Do you know what, actually, yeah, I'm going to take that back, mate. I apologise. I'm going to knock her down instead. Just to keep her grounded. And I think I'm probably going to spend my momentum. I think you've got the momentum race here if you've got a big card. So I'm going to spend 2 of my momentum to, what's it called now? Like, it's not even Come On Mate now, is it like Help a Friend 1? Let's call it that. And I think Ox is going to take 3 damage. I'm going to heal Gutter of both of her ailments, mate.
Okay.
And that'll bring us to the end of the turn.
It certainly will.
So an awful lot of condition damage has just been resolved, as is
Yeah.
the way, mate. Mercury's taking his bleed, Venin's poisoned himself. Mercury on 1 health now. Ox, Boiler and Tenderizer are all feeling the effects of their conditions as well, thanks to Smoke. And you've got a 3 momentum advantage here, mate.
Yes.
And a goal up with the extra influence as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to need something big here with the ball kind of in the corner. So I have gone for Keep Your Chin Up. How about you, mate?
I have gone for Back in the Game.
So models who return get the extra move. So yeah, do you want to go first or second? You've definitely got the advantage here.
I think, in the interest of trying to preserve Smoke a little bit longer, I'll be going first.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the influence allocation for turn 2. And this is how we look with the influence allocations. You want to talk us through your decisions, mate? Because you were thinking about how much smoke damage you can do here with a legendary or something.
Yeah, no, I think obviously Smoke at the moment, precarious position, knocked down, but what we'll try and do is chuck out a load of conditions, maybe put the legendary and then Smoke cloud myself out there into a bit of cover.
Run away.
I've not put anything on Mercury because he's only got one health left. Don't expect him to survive that long. But that has meant that I've been able to put 3 influence, which is the maximum amount, onto Crucible, 3 onto Calculus, which will potentially enable me to do a Noxious Blast and Blind, and the full stack onto Venin as well. So anybody who's suffering the poison condition might be a good target for him as well.
Indeedy. For me, I've got 4 on Boiler, nothing on Princess, just to stand guard, 1 on Nox in case he needs it, 2 Tenderizer and Gutter for charges in case they need, and then 4 on Shank just because Shank gets work done really. So it goes to the first activation, turn 2, which will be the Alchemists.
Okay, so we're going to go with Smoke then, who is going to forgo movement to stand up. She is then going to spend 3 points just to put Burning and Poison onto Gutter, Poison onto Shank, and then at that point she's going to pop a Legendary, which means everybody within 6 inches of her, which is literally everyone here, will take 3 condition damage.
So it puts Ox down to 9, Boiler down to 7, Vet Gutter down to 11, Shank down to 11, and Tenderizer down to 15.
Yep. And then at that point she'll then spend the last one to chuck a smoke cloud up, and we pre-measured it coming back into here, just giving her cover and a bit of distance, which then means she can then, with the Watch the World Burn, generate 4 momentum points from the condition, those suffering condition damage in and around, and that will be the end of her turn.
It's not bad work at all.
Yep.
Tenderizer for me then is going to spend a momentum to heal his burning condition. He's also going to be moseying away from the goal, so we're not going to need this now. He is simply going to walk now to this position here within 2 inches of Smoke and spend 1 to have a round of attacks against her. So 6 attack base goes down to 5 because she's in cover, however +1 for Shank being there, and +1 damage because being near to Ox. 4s and 1 on Smoke.
4s and 1, yep.
So let's roll here. 1 hit, that is going to be a momentous 1 up to 2. And the second attack, going again. Oh. 4s and 1. Oh, just 1 hit with the armor, momentous 1 up to 2. Okay, decisions. I want to do some healing here, and Boiler is a bit of a pain because Boiler's on 7 health, which means Venin is highly likely to murder him. So the question is, do I heal Boiler his condition and make Venin really have to work for it, or do I heal Boiler his 4 HP? I think we talked about this before, and I was very tempted just to heal the HP, but I think actually I'm going to use my free Encourage, as we've now checked what it's called, to heal Boiler his conditions. And I think I'm going to spend my other 2 to heal Gutter hers as well. So I'm going to encourage everybody. Tenderizer, the big friendly giant, is going to be like, don't worry about anything, guys, it's okay. How much does that knock Smoke down to, mate?
She is now down to 5.
Okay, so we'll go back to the Alchemists.
Okay, we're going to go with Venin next, who is just going to take a walk up to Boiler. So he's got a 6-inch move, so that will bring him into base-to-base contact. So I'm just going to come over to here. So ensuring we stay out of the 2-inch melee range of Tenderizer.
Yeah.
Should be fine. And then with that we'll buy an attack against Boiler, which will be 5 dice base, needing 4s and 1.
4s and 1, yeah.
So that's 1 hit, so that'll be a non-momentous 1 damage.
Puts him down to 6 health.
But more importantly, with the 1 damage, I get to put the poison condition.
This is
back
where
on it.
things start to matter now again.
Yeah, yeah. And then we'll buy another attack, so that's 5 dice base, +2 with a debilitating strike against him, meaning 4s and 1. Good job we had that, because that's a 1 hit. So we'll do another 1 damage.
Puts him down to 5.
We'll go again, buy another attack.
Better.
That's better. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be momentous 2 damage.
Puts him down to 3 health.
We'll buy another attack. Yep, buy another attack. Again, that will be momentous 2 damage. But what I'll then do is spend that momentum to do his heroic play. So enemy models within this pulse that are suffering the poison condition take 3 condition damage. So both Ox and him, which should be enough to kill him, will take 3 condition damage.
Ah, boiler. Puts Ox on 6 health as well for what it's worth, but that gets a lot of influence off the table there.
And there we go.
Right, Shank's going to lead the way for me. He is going to spend 1 influence to make an attack on Smoke. So 6 attack base goes down to 5 because she's in cover. However, I get 1 for Tenderizer. 4's and 1.
4's and 1, yep.
So. Hey,
Yeah.
so that's 2 hits.
That's going to be a momentous 2 up to 3
Okay.
with a 1-inch dodge.
So you do also get the burning condition.
So from just starting my engagement near Mercury.
In your activation. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just dodge ever so slightly forward. Attack again. Again, go for Smoke. So, same dice.
Yep.
4's and 1. So 1 away. It's going to be another momentous 2 up to 3.
So that's a guild.
So again, another momentum for that. Puts me on 3. Shank has got a dodge to play with. I still want to be within Ox's aura, but I think I'm on the very edge of it. So all I'm going to do is just move an inch back this way. It's going to spend another 1 to attack. It's whether I attack Mercury and I kind of rob myself an easy momentum for Gutter, but yeah, I'm going to do it just now just to get him off the board. So 6 attack goes down to 5, no other modifiers. 4's and 1.
Yep.
Oh, gets the 1. That's a momentous 1 up to 2.
Yeah, so was Mercury, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that
So
takes
that
him
one
off.
Takes him off as well.
So that's another momentum. And another dodge to play with, which I'll just dodge into the cover.
Haven't moved yet, so
Shank is going to move himself. His mighty, actually, he's got like a 3-inch move, so he's all right. He's just going to move himself to there to engage Mercury. To engage Venom, sorry. He's going to attack again. So he's got 6 attack he goes back up to now. +1 for having Tenderizer nearby.
Tenderizer was out.
He was out, wasn't he? Sorry. And Mercury's, sorry, Venom's 4's and 2 at the moment?
4's and 2 because he's suffering the poison. Yep.
4's and 2. Oh.
That's a good roll though.
3 successful hits is going to be the momentous 2 up to 3
with 1-inch dodge that I won't use. I'm going to spend 1 of my momentum to heal Shank of his conditions.
Yep.
And I am going to spend 2 of my momentum to heal Ox 4 HP. So puts him up to 10. And I think that's that.
Okay, so we're just going to go with Crucible next. He's just going to walk around, just pretty much so he can just get into base to base with Gutter. And then buy an attack.
I think. Oh, she's 4s and 0s, so my anatomical doesn't do much.
No.
I think I'm just going to declare a counter, just for the sake of burning my momentum there.
Okay. So it's 5 attacks.
4s and 1. That was 3. You can re-roll that, mate. You dropped that 3 there.
There we go.
No, it wanted to be a 3.
Absolutely nothing.
So Gutter's got a counter.
Yep.
She's got 5 tap base, 4s and 0. She's
Yep.
after.
So I presume that's okay. She gets 4 hits.
Which is. Oh, the knockdown's tempting. The knockdown is incredibly tempting. No, because you just basically spend your momentum and stand back
Yep.
up. I'll take 2 up to 3 damage.
Okay.
Which puts it down to 11.
11. And then we'll buy another attack then.
Tell you what.
5 dice again. 4's a 1. That's better. So that's 3 hits. So that'll be a momentous 2 damage. And because I do damage, you suffer burning and poison.
Because we're on 9 health.
And we'll go again. Oh, that's nice again. 1, 2, 3. Another momentous 2 damage.
Puts it down to 7 health.
With that momentum, I'll spend 1 to clear the 3 health she had just lost.
Lovely.
And that's over to you.
Well, if she wants to throw hands, Gutter is going to throw hands. And she's going to make an attack. 5 dice looking for 4s.
Get 2 hits. That is going to be a momentous 1 up to 2. And then another swing. A momentous 2 up to 3. And because of your convalescence, I'm going to spend 2 to heal my conditions, question mark, on 7 HP. Yeah, I think we'll heal our conditions.
Okay, we're going to go with Calculus, who's just going to walk up to this location here. She's then going to spend 2 to chuck Noxious Blast out on these guys here.
She's engaged by Gutter, so she will lose a dice.
Yeah. So, need 4s on Shank. Yep.
Gets it. 2 damage.
So 2 damage and poisoned.
Puts him on 9. I've got a poison in
There
me.
you go. And then on to Tenderizer.
3s.
Yep, 2 damage and poisoned. Got it on him.
And that puts him down to 13.
And then we'll attempt to chuck a blind out onto Ox.
Okay, so 3 plus.
Yep.
That's it.
And that is it for her.
Loyal Pup Princess is just going to move to this position here just to engage Venom.
Okay, so that just leaves Flask just to pop over here, sneaking behind the rock, just to hide away.
Finishing things off with Ox then, he's going to spend a momentum to heal his conditions. He's then got a 3-inch walk, so he's just going to walk to there, just into base to base with Venom. And he's going to spend 1 to have an attack. He's got 7 attack, which goes down to 5.
I'll spend 1 to counter.
7 attack goes down to 5, but he's got 3 mates actually, because Princess, Shank, and Tenderizer.
I think Tenderizer.
Oh, Tenderizer was out, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah,
So, 5, 7 attack basically. And we're after 4s and 2.
4s and 2, yes.
So, oh, it's not great. So 2 away for armor is 1 successful hit. Is going to be a momentous 1 up to 2.
1, 2, and then we'll counter. So it'll be normally 5, but down to 3 dice because he's got loads of people crowding him out.
3s and 2.
So 3s and 2 is nothing.
Okay. I've got 2 momentum left. I'm trying to remember who I've healed of everything. We need to get like come on mate tokens, like encouraging that. As far as I know, I don't believe I've healed Shank and I don't believe I've healed Tenderizer from somebody else. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to heal Shank of his conditions, spending my 2. Okay. And we'll go to the end of the turn. And here we look at the end of the second turn and I'm feeling poorly. They've all taken a lot of damage. I'm glad to see Smoking a legendary off the board, but you've hammered me for momentum there, mate. I feel I am just playing nursemaid here. So we'll go to our game plans.
Righty-ho.
I've gone with go for the knees, which is select a player to have an extra attack.
Okay, and I've gone for wingbacks. So anybody within 8 inches...
Get Shadowlight.
Shadowlight.
So that puts you up to 9. Would you like to go first or second?
I am... Either way you're going to kill somebody, I think.
Butchers is.
Yeah, I'm going to go first.
Lovely. So I'll gain the
Yeah.
momentum and we'll go to the influence allocation.
Yeah.
And this is how we look with the influence allocation for turn 3, and you can see Smoke and Mercury just sneaking on the bottom of the pitch there as Boiler stares them down with fear to try and hold on to the ball. So what have you gone with here, mate?
So I've gone for nothing on Venom, because I think his time's up, as it were. We've got 4 on Calculus. Essentially just do a bit of damage. Maximum 3 on Crucible. None on Flask. 1 on Mercury and the full 6 on Smoke. Let's see what shenanigans she can get up to.
Yeah, I've got nothing on Boiler in the hope of just kind of keeping him somewhat away. 4 on Ox, hoping for a big turn from him. Shank has got the +1 tax, he's got 4 on him. 2 on Gutter, 2 on Tenderizer, nothing on the Doggo. So we'll go to the first activation of turn 3, which will be the Alchemist Guild.
Yep. Okay. So we're going to go with Calculus next. He's just literally going to walk into base-to-base contact with Gutter. And then start buying some attacks.
I'm going to take my counter just to try and hurt her.
Okay, so she's got 5 base, +1 for a friend. So 6 attack.
4s and 1 on
4s
7
and
health.
Oh, is 2 hits, which will be Momentous Noxious Blast.
Okay.
So in essence, we'll chuck it down over these 2.
Yep.
So it'll hit both her. So that's 2 damage
On Gutter.
and poisoned, and 2 damage on Tenderizer.
So it puts Gutter down to 5 and Tenderizer down to 9, just auto
Yep.
hits, doesn't it? So counter attack, 5 attack goes down to 4, but I am anatomical.
Yep,
For
so
4
4's
pluses.
That's everything.
It's the double push. Yeah, you go there. So in range of me, in range of Tenderizer, in range of Shank.
Yep. That's fine.
I apologise for that.
No,
That
no,
is a
that's
BS title.
That's okay. So the only thing we can do now is attempt a blind, which we will chuck on the big fella.
On Shank.
Yep.
So looking for a 4 plus -1 die. Well, not -1 dice because you're only
Yep.
rolling 1. Gets a
yeah.
5.
So blinded.
No damage though.
No damage, and that's a wasted influence. There we go.
The boss man is going to go for me.
He is going to trigger his legendary Get 'em Lads, which gives everybody within 6 inches +1 damage and all the enemies -1 armor. So he's going to take a swing at Venom.
Yep.
Any response, mate?
None whatsoever.
So 7 tap base, +2 friends. Venom is 4s and 1, is he? Because of the -1 on.
Yeah, 4s and 1. It would normally be 4s and 2s, yeah. But 4s and 1.
4s and 1. Oh, it's bad. Oh no, it's alright. It's not the worst. It's not great. So those are all misses. 1 away. 3 successful hits. It's going to be Momentous 2 up to 4.
So he's dead. Yeah.
The tickle of death. Ox is then going to move. He's got a 5-inch move, and I believe if he wiggles himself, he can essentially put himself there. Now he will get poison,
Yep.
but he's put himself right in the mix essentially.
Yep.
He is. Does he really want to be that close? He's done himself out of attack, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to attack Calculus.
Okay.
So 7 tap base, -1 for Crucible, +2 friends,
Yep.
and +1 for Gutter. Because you're within Gutter's melee, because she pushed you away, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Calculus is 4s and 1, goes 4s and 0, because
Yep.
legendary.
Legendary.
So just move that. Those are the 2 that are left. Misses. Oh, it's not bad. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much health is she on, mate?
She's 14.
14. I'm going to take the non-momentous 3 damage, which goes up to 5.
Okay.
Butchery. Which means +1 damage against her. 2 left, who's going to swing again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -1. +3. I think I rolled an extra dice there, so I'm going to take 1 away actually there, mate. So it's not the butchery, it's just the momentous 3 up to 5. So the damage is the same, and I'll take momentum.
Okay.
Apologies for that. So yeah, we'll go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +3. 4s and 0. Dun, 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 dun. 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Momentous 2 up to 4. And then final attack.
So we've got 5 left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just get rid of that dice so I don't confuse myself. I'm going to take the bonus time as well. In the hope of... No, I'm not, because there's no point. She's got 5 left.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there is. I'm going to bonus time it. So 4s. Oh, 1s for days. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. It's just 1 shy. Momentous 2 up to 4.
Okay.
Puts her on 1 health.
It does.
Ox is going to spend a momentum on himself just to...
He'll have to spend 2.
He's going to spend 2 because he's put himself near Crucible. What a fool! He's on 10 health. And I've got 4 momentum at the moment because I've just put that one to one side. I think it's probably better to heal Gutter. So I'm going to spend... Oh, do I have to spend 3 on Gutter? Oh, what is life? Baby, don't hurt me. I am going to spend... Can Crucible get any bonus damages for attacks or anything when she's attacking someone poisoned? Or is it just harder to remove?
No, it's just... doesn't get any... I can remove conditions, so she's got reactive solution. So I can remove burning or poison from a model within 4 inches, and I can use a character play for free.
I don't want Gutter to die, so I'm going to spend 3 to heal Gutter 4 HP. So that'll put her back up to 9 health, and that'll do for me.
It's became a bit of a brawl now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So, who are you going with?
Going with Crucible. So she is going to buy an attack against Gutter.
Gutter is going to counter-attack.
Okay. So I would be normally base 5, but I'm suffering 1 out from Ox being involved.
So 4s and 1 against Gutter.
4s and 1 against Gutter.
Oh,
That's nothing.
Again.
There you go. Over to you.
Counter-attack, Gutter's got a base of 5 plus 1 for Ox. 4s against Crucible.
Yep.
Oh, Gutter. That's 5, that's a full playbook. That is... again, the knockdown's on the table. I'm going to take the 3 damage up to 5.
Okay.
Because of the owner and get 'em lads. Knocks her down to...
4 health left.
That's not bad, actually.
Two.
So you've got 2 influence still to play with.
Yes. I will. Within inches. Right, I'm going to take the poison off your man here, which means then I can use as part of reactive solution. Can use one of my character plays, which will be a 2-inch dodge.
Acrobatic.
Acrobatic. So we're going to get out of here, over to here. And then we'll start buying an attack against Gutter.
So
again.
just your normal attack now of 5.
Just normal attack of 5.
4s and 1.
4s and 1.
Oh, she does not
Ridiculous. Oh no, 1 hit. 1 hit, which will be a non-momentous 1.
That puts Gutter down to 8 health.
But we're then burning as well. And we'll buy 1 other attack.
There you go, dice.
There we go. So 3 hits, which will be, in essence, a momentous dodge. So we're going to do a dodge away over here. So we should now be outside. No, we're still in.
Yeah,
so
because you're within an inch.
Pointless doing the dodge. Let's do 2 damage on Gutter.
Puts her down to 6 health.
2 damage on Gutter, and then I'll spend that momentum to heal her up 4.
Okay. Lovely. Gutter's going to turn and face the woman that's been selfishly assailing her. But rather than that, actually, she's going to just try and see if she can finish off Calculus. So I'm going to swing against Calculus. 5 dice down to 4 because I'm being crowded by Crucible, plus 3 friends for Shank, Ox, and Tenderizer.
Yep.
Minus 1 armor because of a multitude of reasons. So 4s and 0.
Ooh.
How much health was she on?
She is on 1 health.
Thank God for that. So momentous 1 up to 3. So I get 1 for the damage, 1 for the kill, and 1 for fan favourite. Which gets extra momentum. Oh my God.
Right, Gutter now is going to turn around to this lady and attack her.
And I'll counter.
So, 4 attack, up to 5, because it's our normal attack, and I'm after 4s and 0 with +2 damage. That is 2 successful hits. Oh, non-momentous push is tempting, but I'm going to take momentous 1, which goes up to 3 because of the legendary.
Okay. So then she will keep 5.
4-1. It's just off camera, but
absolutely nothing.
Nothing can get
4 3s.
cannot
And
hit
a 1.
anything.
There we go. That's it.
Gutter is burning and poisoned and not liking any of that business and can see smoke nearby. So Gutter is going to spend 2 to heal herself. I've already healed her HP, but she could heal her HP again. She's on 6.
See, we just had a little tea break, breaking the immersion here, and we're saying you can't have a good decision either way, really, whether it's the conditions or the damage.
I'm going to heal the conditions. So it leaves Gutter on 6 HP, which is not exactly where I want her to be. Gutter is then going to move. She's going to stay... I'm already in this, aren't I? So I'm not going to get poisoned again. So
as long as you move out,
yeah, so I'm just going to move to there, the very edge of 2, just to engage.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to move Flask next. Across here, within distance to give Mercury Beaker Keeper. And that's it.
Shank is going to go next to me just in case Tenderizer needs to leg it back to goal. He's going to spend 1 for Where Did They Go? And then he's going to make a 3-inch jog because he's blinded to get into base with Crucible. Trying to stay away from all this poison and nasty stuff. He's got 6 attack base, but he loses 2 for the blind. However, because of the game plan and because Gutter is there, he gains 1 back. So he's going to pay for a round of attacks.
And we'll counter.
So, looking for 4 pluses. Gets 3 successful hits, which for Shank is going to be momentous 2 up to 4.
Okay. There we go.
And then you put your counter attack, mate.
So 4
pluses.
back. Oh, now that's...
She hits all of it.
Righty ho. God, that's good. What to choose?
I mean, she can at least get out of Gutter's melee zone.
Yeah.
She's on 1 health though, so...
She is, so you're going to kill her. So let's do momentous 2 damage.
So, not momentous because it's counter, but 2 damage.
But you now suffer burning and
Okay, puts
poison.
me down to 7.
There you go.
Alright.
Yep.
Shank's going to attack again for another influence. So, same 6 attack, looking for 4s. He wants her very dead.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't really not do anything that's not momentous and will help me, so it's a momentous death.
Okay.
Which puts me on 5 momentum.
I've already Where Did They Go?
I've already moved.
Yep.
I am going to now spend just 1 momentum because she's dead to heal Shank of his... Oh, Smoke, I hate you so much. Heal Shank of his conditions, just to keep that clear.
Okay.
And I believe
That is probably all I need to do at the moment. I'd rather keep hold of my momentum for the moment. I'm just very worried about Mercury fire blasting and making everybody sad. But we're going to hold on to it for now.
Okay, we're going to go with Mercury. So he can sprint for 8. So it'll bring him over in this cover here. And then with Beaker Keeper, use the 3 ability to chuck out then Fire Blast. So we'll be aiming at Gutter.
4s.
Yep.
How much
So that's
damage?
2 points of damage.
That's down
Plus
to
burning.
4 health.
And then onto Shank.
4s as well.
Again, 2 damage and burning.
And that puts Shank down to 5 health.
And that's it.
So I'm questioning whether I should actually drop the ball or keep hold of it. I think Boiler is just going to move himself to this position here and keep hold of the ball.
So we're going to Smoke, because that's the last play. I think it's all or nothing. So I get the 2-inch dodge from the
Game plan?
We're then going to walk just my 4 inches. Spend 1 to chuck out Smoke. So I think measuring it here, just staying within 3 inches of each of these.
But outside of 7 and 10.
Models, but outside of 7. We will then chuck. The advantage here is the fact that they've already cleared conditions, I think. So we will spend 1 to chuck poison out on Gutter. So that leaves me with then 4. I will then spend 2 to infuse Shank.
So 4s.
Successful.
Is that 2 damage?
So that takes 3 condition damage.
3 damage, puts him down to 2 health.
2 health. And then we'll attempt to infuse. Now do we? 3 health. Now you've already cleared conditions.
Do you want to poison him by any chance?
Yeah, no, I think that might be the better option. But yeah, poison would kill him.
So it's difficult kind of like near the end of turn.
It is. We'll go for it. We'll chuck poison on him.
Onto Shank?
Yeah.
There's a marker just there, mate.
So that should kill him.
Should kill both of them.
Yeah.
Well, no, Gutter's on 4.
Gutter's on 4.
But it'll take Shank out of the game.
And that is it, I'm afraid.
So we'll go to Princess.
Yep.
For me, the dog is just going to move up to this position here in cover, and then Tenderizer.
It's worth us noting as well that Martin's gained 2 momentum for Watch the World Burn. So Tenderizer then is going to simply just make a move 5 inches back, just puts him back within 6 inches of the goal. This will be unspent because he can't quite get into Smoke, and we'll do some damage and go to the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Right, Shank has screamed as he's burnt off the pitch, which has given you another momentum point actually for the conditions. That puts you up to 3. I'm currently on 4.
Yep.
Gutter's on 1 health. I was thinking about Ox going into Mercury, and then I realised straight afterwards, I was like, nope, Mercury's got his burning thing, which would be in that 8-inch range, is redundant. So, game plans then. I've gone with C's.
Okie, as expected, I'll go for fullback.
Okay, so I will be going first.
Yep.
So we'll make our dodges and cut back.
Yep.
Okay, so I have dodged Ox 4 inches forward, which has made Mercury kind of back away. I should have probably put some influence on Boiler, I've just realised. I was thinking Martin was on 10 for a second, kind of like a kill each. But for the second game in the row that I've played with the Butchers, I think everything's going to rest on Gutter and whether she can kill Smoke. So 4 on her, hopefully using the owner. She needs to hit her 1 damage 4 times with Smoke's 8 HP with Anatomical and 5 tack. So everything else is pretty much redundant. Senderizer's there and Shank's there. I was tempted to charge Shank barreling on, he's just kind of in the corner here. I'm worried now that I've left the ball on Boiler and Smoke can survive this and score a winning goal, which was a foolish thing to do, but I will learn from it. How about you, mate?
Well, it is all or nothing, so if Smoke survives, then it is the goal run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely, let's see how Gutter does then. Right, Maximus' question here. Would it be more sensible to charge or to just walk in? Because obviously Gutter's got sweeping charge. I'm thinking I'm going to just go and attack and then try and do some bonus timing if I can do the damage, because I don't want to hit Smoke on 5s and maybe risk a bad dice roll. So Gutter can only move 4 inches because she's on fire. So she's going to move to here and she's going to buy a round of attacks on Smoke. So 5 tap base, anatomical precision, so 4s and 0 and +1 damage because she's near Ox. So I'm not going to claim that. So she gets 2 hits to begin with, which will be a momentous 1 up to 2.
Second round of attacks. She's going to bonus time. Again, a momentous 1 up to 2. Bonus timing again. Just spike 1 roll. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Momentous 3 up to 4.
There you go. That's it.
Good game, mate. Thank you. You can hear the fear in my voice. Oh dear, Gutter, you saved the day again. So we'll go to the post-match and talk it through.
And we are back, and late night game after work.
It is,
It was
yeah.
a absolute meat grinder of a game.
No, it was. Normal thing with Alchemists is trying to work out all their shenanigans and movements.
It's so difficult to be able to go, should I heal the health or should I heal the conditions? And then when Crucible's there going, well, you have to pay extra anyway.
Yep.
It's just a nightmare. Like I can't do the maths in my head to work out the percentages, and it's just the amount of decisions that I felt like I made the wrong decision, and that just shows how good Alchemists are in the sense that every decision feels bad.
Yeah.
Smoke, scoring goal straight away.
And that's what she normally does, is get that pitch, score a goal, first off, try and get that extra momentum. But unfortunately, the Butchers managed to survive the attrition war.
With Gutter on 1 health, but I think literally that bit at the end was just nail-biting pain. But I think we both had good legendary turns, I think we could say.
No, we did. We both did.
Smoke banging out.
Yeah, and that little discussion about Calculus moving into Gutter and saying, well, I only have to hit 4. And then it came off.
Yeah, I think Calculus had the worst dice there. Don't think we saw the best Calculus, because every time she swung against Gutter, you just... the dice didn't have it, and I think I spiked on that counter and that messed a lot. Which was
good.
How was that lineup for you? Are there any changes that you want to make, or are they kind of like your key? Because they're just a gorgeous team for conditions.
They are the key. The only reason I haven't played 1 is veteran Calculus at the moment.
Yeah. She's on the paint table.
She's on the paint table with the painter. So we'll have to wait out and see. Potentially swap her
Sticky
over.
bomb?
Yes. I think she's a better goal threat as well. That's not to say though that everybody in the Alchemist team does have goal potential within them. So
it's the thing I like about where they are this season is not only do they inflict conditions, they're also right now we're going to do something with it.
Yeah.
So now you take more damage, or I get extra attack, or I can heal myself from it, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It just compounds it, and I like that synergy now. They actually feel for the first time in a while a team that just does something. They give you a condition and they do something with it.
Yeah, just trying to get that balance between, a bit like the Farmers in some respects, is you're getting a team that pushing out conditions and then getting those that can then make use of those conditions by either chucking out additional character plays or doing additional damage.
That's a really good comparison actually, like the Harvest Markers, the way they were. I've said all the way through where I've played Butchers pretty much all season before she was even announced, because obviously we kind of were aware of her. Cinnamon is just... I'm going to buy the Cook's Guild just for that 1 model, which is annoying, but she's so valuable, and that would be my swap. I'd probably take Gutter out, to be honest, and I probably wouldn't even actually have Ox. I'm liking the idea of Fillet being Fillet, Brisket, Gutter, Cinnamon, and just be like, I'm going to bang in goals and kill people whenever I can, or Veteran Ball with the boost. We've already seen how good that is.
Yeah, no, he was very good.
So I think we're looking forward to that, and then Alchemists have got their minor guild coming up, so that's another.
Another and potentially another captain.
They have, as of yet, not being announced.
Not been announced.
So we're looking forward to that. Massive thank you for the 3 games that you've given us.
Thanks very much indeed for and me on the channel.
What a variety! And if you see Martin in many of the tournaments that you'll be crushing foes because you're on a hell of a streak, give him a hello and say hi. That doesn't even work, but just show some love. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks very much.
Hi guys, thank you very much for watching our content. It means the world to us. If you'd like to see some more videos, they should be over here. And if you'd like to support our channel, keep these lights on. You can find links to our Patreon and merchandise in the description below. See you later.